Okay, so it's the final, Super Rugby final. Crusaders against the Lions. Crusaders have come all the way from New Zealand. They've got a tough task. No team has crossed the ocean, the Indian Ocean, and won a game. Not a South African team, not a New Zealand team, but now they've got a big task for Saturday in front of 62,000 baying Lions fans, baying for their blood, baying for a Lions victory, baying for a huge send-off for Johan Ackerman at Ellis Park. It's a big task for the Crusaders, but if there's a side that can beat the odds, it probably is the Crusaders. The Crusaders have won before overseas. They're the only team to have won a final outside New Zealand, but that was in Australia. That's not a big travel factor. That's not a big task for them. But coming over here at altitude in front of this big fan is a huge task. They're taking it pretty well. I mean, I must admit, we've just been with them with the press conference. They're very confident. They think they can beat the Lions. They think they've got the defensive plan and they've got the attitude and they know how to do it. Shut out the crowd, they say, and they'll do that. The Lions, of course, being at home, it's Johan Ackerman's farewell. Of course, they've got a couple of things that are, that count for them and against them. The emotion can often get too much. Emotion at these type of venues, at these type of games, somebody's last game, it can often affect you badly. And the excitement of a final, it's not something that teams often go through. So you never know the nerves that affect you on the day. And if you look at the Lions, if they play like they did against the Hurricanes last week and have a start like that, they're going to have a very, very tough time on the park on the day. I don't see them doing that though. I see them coming back pretty well and starting a lot better. I think there's a lot of emotion in this game. I don't think it's going to affect them that much. I think it's going to be a tough game though. The Crusaders got the best line out, the best scrum in the competition, and they're a team that really plays well. So I think it's going to be a tough task. I think on a neutral field, the Crusaders may be a little bit with edge the Lions in terms of all-round performance, but this is not on an all-round field. How much is that crowd going to, and the altitude going to play a factor? I don't know. Israel Dag said to us earlier, it's a mental thing you've got to get over. It's going to be interesting to see how they get over that, and if the Lions can get over that emotion of Johan Ackerman going away, because that's a huge thing as well. And I don't think it's going to be too much of a factor though. I think it's going to be a cracking final. I think we're going to see a lot less tries than we normally do. I think we're going to see a lot more kicking, a lot more tactical play from both teams. But it's the pack that gets on top. Crusaders got the best scrum and line out in the competition. If the Lions can make a dent there, if they can get their breakdown ball, and if they can go forward, they'll be fine. I think the Lions, to me, it's on heart alone, they probably should favour the Lions by about 3 to 5 points. I think it's going to be a lot tougher though. I'd see a very close win to this. The team that comes out firing first, Lions can't afford to go 20 points down, they can't afford to go 10 points down in this. Crusaders have got the defensive game to stop them. To me, final verdict, I think the Lions are going to take this one on emotion. It's going to be a wonderful send-off. It's good for South African rugby. We need this one, and it'd be great for the Springboks later on, and just for Johannesburg in general. So to me, I think the Lions are going to take this 3 to 5 points. It's going to be a cracker though. Watch out the other videos. You'll see there's a couple of predictions from a couple of well-known folks as well, giving their take on matters. So check out the other videos as well, and thank you for watching. Let me know what you think as well. Let me know your prediction. It'd be interesting to read.